Well, hello there everyone. How y'all doing on this fine Saturday morning? Hopefully you have no worries in the world. This is Mazske Finance coming to you from the beach of Panama. Yep, sitting on the beach drinking my first cup of coffee in the morning. Yep, still half asleep. So what's my only worry? Only worry is will the tide reach my chair? That's it. Yep, Mazske Finance. The guy became, I won't say I'm rich. I am financially independent. Yeah, just like you can be. All you got to do is selectively check out a few of my videos on my channel, and I give away what I call the keys to the castle, how you can become financially independent. In my humble opinion, the easiest way is through real estate, which you can do with little money at all. So with that being said, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I try to live healthy the best I can while enjoying each and every day the most I can. So, little to no money at all to buy real estate. Can it be done? Yes. Think about first-time home buyer's loan. If you're an American living in the United States of America, different countries have different mortgage laws. So, first-time home buyer's loan, typically, every bank is different. You could put down maybe 3.5% or 5%, something like that. What's the catch? You got to live in it for at least 1 year. Now, if you want to buy that first home, don't dream about the mansion you want to get. Think about a basic, solid, nice duplex or triplex or quadplex, up to 4 units in a building, and you can get a residential mortgage. Because if you get an investment mortgage, like 5 units or more, that may be considered a commercial loan. You get a higher interest rate. If you get 4 or less, you can get the normal residential mortgage type interest rate. Again, check with your bank. Every bank is different. If you're buying in your own local area, perhaps check with your local credit union. Sometimes credit unions may give better rates than a normal bank will give. So why do I say real estate's the quickest way to wealth? I'll tell you why. I started investing in mutual funds back in 1990 while living in the country of Panama in the United States Navy, and I diligently put $50 to $75 to $100 a month into my mutual funds up until 1999. In 1999, I started buying individual stocks. I then experienced the dot-com crash of 2001. The stock market collapsed. Then around 2005, one of the stocks I bought at that time was Netflix. Netflix returned from 2005 to 2014. Oh, what I get? 1,700%, 1,800%, something like that of a return. Okay, that allowed me. It was not in an IRA. It was in my brokerage account. I took that money out and I renovated the basement of my home in the state of Virginia. Okay, that was in 2014. 2015, my youngest son graduated college. My oldest son graduated high school, My oldest son had graduated high school in 2011, graduated from the United States Coast Guard Academy in 2015. 2015, my youngest son left home and went to the United States Coast Guard. All of a sudden, no children were living in my house. Spring of 2015, I paid that house off after 17 years living in it. The rest of 2015, 16, 17, the missus and I, we explored the southeastern part of the United States, Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, Pensacola, Florida, then down to Southwest Florida, Cape Coral, Florida. We then subsequently, in 2017, bought my first rental house. I did not have a lot of money at that time. I had perhaps $25,000 in the bank. My house was paid off. I was still working and the missus was working in 2017, but I knew I was planning to retire in 2018. All right, but in 2017, I bought my first rental house. Did not know what I was doing. Had to evict my very first tenant after getting maybe 1 month of rent. Had to take her to court. She hung on till the last moment when the deputies came out. When I was there, gave her 24 hours notice. I was there. I had to make sure I changed the locks on the house that night, and let her in the next morning, and so on and so on and so on. It was a bad experience, but I stuck with it. So my only worry in the world now is, will the tide reach my chair? Alright, because what I subsequently did after that, it's all explained in my other videos. I started buying more rental property. A year later, early 2018, I retired from being a police officer. I kept buying real estate, and by the end of 2020, I had 25 rental units. I then bailed out of Virginia, moved to Southwest Florida, got a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage on a home, and then in 2023, jumped out of Florida, moved down here to Panama, where I am living the dream. I have settled in, I'm living the dream with no worries in the world. So with that being said, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee, get successful in investing, get diligent, do your due diligence, just start buying real estate. And you too, you'll be younger than me, and you will say that you are financially independent. I dare say if you really want it, you could do it by age 30, age 35 at the latest, age 40. Even if you start at age 50, I bought my first rental at age 49. I retired from being a cop at age 50. By 52, 53, I had 25 rental units. I stopped working. I haven't been working since then. When I moved down to Florida, I did deliver DoorDash for a little bit, but just to learn the area, but I do not work. Financially independent, living off my investments, living off my pension, so on, so on, so on. The world is my home. I plan to travel it more as the years go on. So with that being said, have a great day. Mazke signing out.